Well, hello, and welcome to Marty Plays Games. We are on the weekend stream. It is a Saturday, and we are taking a look at Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. This is the latest in the Yakuza games, Like a Dragon games. This one is a spin-off one, rather than it being in the main line. And it was released on the 20th of February 2025. Embark on an over-the-top modern-day pirate adventure with an ex-Yakuza, now pirate captain and his crew. Engage in exhilarating combat on land and sea in the hunt for lost memories and treasure. So this one has 1,100 reviews at the moment, and it is sat at very positive, with 94% of those being positive reviews. So this one is a RPG with some sailing in it, and we are going to take a look at the options before we get into a game. No version listed on this one, but generally speaking, Yakuza or Like a Dragon games are reasonably stable at launch. So we have options for QTEs. We can turn those off so that we can always complete them. I've turned rapid button presses to hold rather than rapidly push, because I honestly don't like that. It's a bit annoying. We have these things all on default. Wave movements then. When set to off, the swaying motion of the waves will be significantly reduced, so if you don't like that stuff, I guess it's a bit like headbobbing. We are playing this one on the pad, so we have inverted the Y-axis, because that is the correct way to use a pad. Sensitivity I've turned down a little bit. Minimap I've set to rotating, it's normally on fixed. I guess it's always pointing north. You got some subtitle options there. Display settings for HDR and contrast stuff. This colour vision assistance, they haven't got a separate menu for accessibility options, but there are some. Graphics settings, we are playing this proper full screen at 1440p at 120Hz, capped at 120 frames per second with VSync on. And we have set the quality preset to the highest. There's some detailed graphic settings here for shadows, geometry, reflections, motion blur, screen space, ambient occlusion, and depth of field stuff. And then you've got some upscaling, frame gen, and low latency stuff. I haven't set any of that on. We're playing at 1440p, should be fine with this engine because it's a decent enough engine, certainly on a 1490. Audio settings, we have sliders for master, background music, sound effects, voices, and cutscenes. Would you credit it? So we've set those down to 50%. The only one I've left at default is the sound effects, which is at 100. All of these were set at 100. Button and key configs, if you want it. Language options, we've got the English voices and English audio. And subtitles. So you do have options of Japanese and Chinese audio if you would prefer to play it with that, with English subtitles. We are doing it all in English. So that's our options. We are going to play a new game, and we are going to play it on standard difficulty because that is the default, and we always play these things on default difficulties. Hopefully the cutscenes are not going to blow our ears off. Okay, yeah, I've got that. I thought I was going to automatically go, but it's not. And this game does look pretty bonkers. It's Goro.
Let's set things straight. I'm starting off about 6 months back, if that's cool.
That's cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. Half a year earlier, in August 2015. 24. That would be 4 months ago, though, wouldn't it? I mean, we're in February now. August, September, October, November, December. No, alright, well, we'll give you 6 months. I couldn't add up there properly. That would have been September, wouldn't it? Or October. Never drink too fast with it. You'll end up being sick.
Wait, please. Thanks.
Okay, he has a
You know
pet
what came
tiger.
over me, really? Guess I was just real grateful for the drink. In all my life, water never tasted so damn good. If you ask me, even the best booze couldn't have topped it. But then, a peculiar little thought crept its way into my skull. Where was I? How the hell did I end up on this beach? I had no clue. What's more, the real head scratcher was, who was I? My own name up and ran out on me. Total blank slate. It wasn't all bad, though. Felt pretty good, actually. In a way, it was kind of like being reborn. Anyway, turned out that was just the start of it, and things were about to get a whole lot more complicated. Hey, kid. Where am I? The boy's name was Noah, 10 years old. Being honest, it was a pain in the ass getting over the language barrier. But for your sakes, I'll skip that part.
This is Rich Island. It's not far from Hawaii.
Hawaii, huh? How'd I get landed here?
You mean you don't remember?
I got nothing. Not a damn thing.
Then, what about this?
You found this on the beach?
Yeah. Is it yours, mister?
Hello.
Kinda matches
Great,
the ink
great.
I got, so yeah, probably mine.
What is it, Goro? Mister, we gotta hide!
Well, now we're going to fight.
The hell? Are those pirates?
Come on, this way!
Now we've got to fight.
So, who's this rat? What hole you crawl out of? And what the hell are you doing here?
Mr. Keith, he's... Well, you see... He's my uncle. That's all.
Oi, you don't
He'd
hit
lie
kids. Come
right
on.
to my face.
It's not on, is it,
My
Keith?
timbers, that hurts. Don't it, lads?
Sure does. We ought to teach him a lesson.
You definitely don't kick people in the face.
The hell you think you're doing?
Come on, Goro. Teach him a lesson.
I wasn't thinking. For some reason, I just did it.
I'm sorry, mister.
Nah. No matter who I am or where I come from, if I just stand by and watch, how can I call myself a man? Let go, asshole! Run, Noah!
But...
Look! You were just trying to help. This isn't on you. Whatever happens to me, none of it's your fault.
Mister!
Listen up! I'll give you all one chance to split. That way, everybody walks out of here without getting hurt.
You know, those have got to be the funniest last words I've ever heard. Downright fucking hilarious.
Who are you to laugh at me?
We would definitely defeat the pirates, I think. Well. We gotta jump there. Complete! We've done the tutorial. Well, that one anyway. It's exactly the same as the man who erased his name is exactly the same sort of stuff. Unsurprisingly. I remember doing aerial combats in the man who erased his name. Come on. That's it. Come on, try and attack, come on. There we go. There it is. Is there any more left? Oh, there's one more left. I think we're going to fight some more now.
Then. Bring it on, shitheels. Damn. Guess I pack a pretty good punch, huh?
This scum sucker! Keelhaul his ass!
You've just watched me kick your mates. The circular gauge at the top of the screen is called the Manus gauge, and it charges over time. Using heat actions will also charge it significantly. When the gauge is full, you can push the RT right trigger to create double gangers while in Manus. There we go. And they're all gone. Oopsies.
That's what you get!
What I'm getting is started.
Mister, stop! Snap out of it! You were somewhere else, weren't you?
I really wish I could have told you this earlier, Noah. I think I'm probably not a great person. I was made in the underworld. Violence, bloodshed. No room for honest living.
Well, that violence came in handy. You went out of your way to protect me. And you looked cool doing it.
Think so? Well, all right then.
Hey, these guys have a lot of friends. We should go. We can head to my place. It's a short hike from here.
Sounds good.
Sure. Thanks. Lead on then.
Come on, this way.
Let's see how long it takes to get to the open world on this game. Normally it takes about 40 minutes. Maybe it'll be quicker.
You should be careful. They'll fight anyone. Even if you're a kid, like me. They don't care.
I read you. I won't be pulling my punches then.
I'm saying you shouldn't be punching them at all.
As you travel, certain unsavory characters may start to have trouble with you, although you can usually run away. Taking them down will net you some rewards, but we'll be taking them down then, without a doubt. Upgrading our abilities. We need money for that. Well, we've got control. It would be unusual for a Yakuza game to... There we go. There's some people to take down. That's 11. Gotcha. That's $12. Yeah, so the fighting's good. It's nice and fast, responsive, as you would hope. Does nothing. I'm so used to pushing L's left thumbstick to start sprinting. You've got your kid works at the bar, does he? That doesn't sound good. Exploitation as well. Thanks. It's all my own work.
Hey, Noah. That, critter you got there.
It's a tiger.
Ain't that a tiger?
No, he's a cat. I named him Goro. Not sure why. Just kind of looked like a Goro, I guess.
Kid, I promise you, that's a tiger.
Pretty sure he's a cat. I mean, we don't have any other cats around here, but who cares if he's a tiger anyway?
Only if you don't mind them getting a lot bigger. Where'd you find him, by the way?
He was just kind of wandering around. I think the ship he was on crashed or something.
When was that?
A couple months ago, I think. He was just a tiny little guy back then.
Look at you. First you adopt a tiger, then you're taking some dirty, washed-up Yakuza. Your parents are gonna flip.
Yeah, I get the kind of feeling that he doesn't have any parents.
Here we are. This is my house.
Uh-huh. Looks more like a bar to me.
Yep, it's the only one on the island. Dad, I'm home!
Oh, does have a dad. Amazing.
And who's that with you?
He was lying out on the shore. I think he got shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked, huh?
Your boy, Noah, saved my skin. Can't say how grateful I am to him.
Yeah, sure you are.
Hmm? You mind if I sit?
The seats are for paying customers only. If you can't pay, you can't sit. So, can you?
Yeah, we've
Oh,
got
it's
some
a
money
little
now.
light, if you can believe it.
But we just got money from those
yeah?
pirate people.
So why are you still here?
Dad, can you please be nice to him? He doesn't have anywhere to go, you know.
Fine. Go on then, sit.
Thanks a lot.
Some water for you? It's on the house.
This is my big sister, Moana.
Got yourself a good brother here, you know? Thanks for the drink.
No problem.
So, you here looking for handouts?
Yeah, sorry to say I'm kinda hurting for other options. Any chance you'll spare a meal and a bed for the night? Happy to give you all the details once I'm not running on empty.
Can't say I'm really itching to know all about you.
Come on, Jason. The bar's not exactly busy right now. Look at him. He's gotta have a story. Don't turn him away.
What? Are you gonna cover his meal then?
Just feed him something from my catch.
All right, we're square. Just for tonight.
Much obliged. Guess I can get on with it then. Let's see. You want to know what my whole deal is, yeah? Well, so do I, actually.
What?
I got no clue why I was on that boat in the first place. Seriously. My memory before Noah saved me's got more holes than Swiss cheese. Even my name's gone.
Classic case of amnesia, is it? Pretty convenient cover for someone walking around with ink like that. You're a Yakuza, aren't you? Some goon from a Japanese organized crime syndicate?
Sounds like you know your stuff.
Well, you know, my dad used to be a treasure hunter.
Oh yeah? No fooling?
Yeah, they sailed all over the world looking for treasure and ruins and stuff, so he's seen a lot.
Hey, Noah. Here's a little life lesson for you. Don't go revealing your hand all willy-nilly like that. Especially not to assholes who claim they can't remember anything. No need to wait on him hand and foot either, Moana.
Sure, Dad.
He's definitely weary.
Fine by me. I ain't in any position to whine or complain.
And trust me, owing to my experiences, I think I've got some idea as to what your situation is.
Huh?
You were probably either on or heading to Nele Island. It's gotta be one of those.
Nele Island?
It's an island about a 3-hour sailing trip away from here, way bigger than this place. There's 100 or so Yakuza milling around out there getting work done on the island.
You don't say.
Then, does that mean you've got friends on Nele Island, mister? If you meet them, maybe your memory will come back.
Yakuza working on an island in Hawaii? They gotta be up to no good.
Actually, they appear to be cleaning up nuclear waste, if you can believe it.
What?
Guess some religious group called Policana was gathering up a bunch of sludge. The group said they'd deposit the waste on Nele Island, which is coincidentally holy ground for them. In return, they collected huge sums of money in processing fees from countries all across the globe.
So they took the cash and wrangled the gunk and didn't actually do anything to clean it up. I get that right? Sounds like some shit the Yakuza would pull.
Sure does. The waste they stockpiled just sat there, leaking radiation into the ocean. Wasn't until half a year ago that someone found out and it turned into a whole controversy. Think it was about 2 or 3 months back when things really got moving. Those Yakuza came over from Japan, claiming they had a safe way to dispose of the waste. And since this isn't exactly a tourist destination, that would have to mean that you're with the Yakuza.
Nice detective work there.
My wits are quicker with a little bit of liquor, wouldn't you say?
Maybe I should try some too, then?
Got a way to get in touch with the guys on Nele Island?
Nah, that island's a mystery to me. Got no friends, no points of contact over there.
So what? You're telling me I should start swimming?
Well... A charter boat is scheduled to come over from Honolulu. Could make the trip on that, long as you have about a month to kill.
A whole damn month?
If the seas are rough, you can tack on a month more. This island's pretty remote, if that wasn't already obvious.
I would offer you passage, but I'd need payment up front, and with you being broke and all.
There's this group of pirate wannabes who come by now and again. They're hanging around here somewhere. If
Yeah, I
you're
would
desperate,
kick their ass.
go ask them.
Yeah, I don't think so, Dad. That ship sorta sailed.
Sailed far away.
Well, that's no good. It's not my problem, though. Wish you luck.
He's right, friend. Just how it goes around here.
Damn. Gotta tell you, never thought Hawaii would be so cold.
It's just them, mister. Sorry they were mean to you.
Nah, can't blame him. Hard to help a fella for free. That being said, I'm real grateful to you.
You're welcome. Anyway, we should probably find you a way to Nele Island, huh?
Yep, and for that, I'll thank you even better once I get my memory back. I'll buy you whatever you want. Toys, clothes, hell, even your own boat.
Whoa, okay. Want to try and find someone else who can take us then?
Sounds good. Lead on, Captain.
Yay, in control again. Well, let's go and explore. It's... The main story is to find a way to Nele Island. Well, that would be a dead end. Hold up. You're not with the pirates, are you? No, I'm not. Of course I ain't. Wouldn't want you lumping me in with them. Oh, it's so disappointing it's not fully voiced. There's something. It's an iron plate. It's of no particular use, but you might be worth a turny bit at the pawn shop. Just need to find the pawn shop then. Fruit juice, we'll have that. We'll have all the things. Oh, you see, I really want the... I want button config. Sprint. No, controller, yeah, adventure. Battle. At sea on the deck, blackjack, poker. All these sorts of things we've got. Look, it's giving us spoilers there. We have a Master System. Virtual Fighter 3's in the game. Virtual Fighter 3 TB's in the game. Fighting Vipers is in the game. Spike Out. Sega Racing Classics. There is a lot of video games in this video game. So the run and the sprint. I think that's right trigger, but that was A, wasn't it? Oh, it is, okay. Well, that's not so bad. Just I'm so used to pushing the right thumb, left thumbstick to sprint. Shipwrecked, were ya?
Hey.
No. Right, so we've spoken to you. What about you over there?
Huh?
Japanese Yakuza. These people just don't have anything interesting to say, do they? Why, hello there. Yeah. Alright, so these people don't have anything really to say to us.
Hey, mister. Maybe it's time we got something to eat. I mean, we must have talked to almost everyone with a big enough boat.
There really
we
ain't
talked
too
to
many
5 people.
out here, huh?
I think
5.
there's 60, if you don't include any of the kids. Most people are probably out fishing or something.
Ah, forget it. I appreciate you sticking around the whole day. Let's call it here. You done plenty.
Don't mention it. I can help tomorrow, too. Someone might change their mind, so let's try asking again.
Well, ain't you got, like, chores and homework and shit?
Yeah, but I want to actually see the stuff you read about in school. You know, the you'll see when you're older stuff.
Oh?
I mean, other people get to leave home all the time, but I've never even been to Nele Island. Today was my first time ever talking to a Yakuza, too. By the way, what's Japan like? You remember anything?
Well, I'll tell you, it wasn't this quiet at night. Brighter, too. Way brighter. A name keeps coming to mind. A place called Kamurocho.
Is that maybe where you live?
Couldn't tell you, but I can kind of remember the vibe of the place. Drinking, gambling, all kinds of women. Not a kid-friendly joint, if you catch my drift.
Is it scary?
Oh yeah, chock full of danger. Real lunatics everywhere you turn.
Cool. Well, I want to see it. Hey, this can be just for until you get your memory back, but I want to go with you when you leave the island. And I don't want Dad to know either.
You asking me to help you run away from home?
Not forever or anything. I just want to go on an adventure is all.
What's that?
It's a barb. From the giant squid my grandpa caught before he died. These things are on the suckers of their tentacles.
Must have been one big-ass squid.
It was. He said it was so big, it wrapped around the whole ship.
Sounds like a fishtail.
I mean, think about it. The world's so huge. I bet things like that happen all the time, right? So, I'm gonna believe it. My grandpa, he was pretty adventurous, you know. He named this island after himself and everything. Rich Island. Even though this island isn't exactly rich.
Hey, let me get a look at that pendant again.
It's not just my grandpa either. A while ago, my dad used to go all over the place. And my sister even remembers stuff from outside the island. But all I ever get is the stories. Too bad my dad's never gonna leave the island again.
Why's that?
When I was a baby, I'd cough a whole lot. Sometimes it was so bad they thought I was gonna die. That's why we came here from Honolulu. Guess the air's better for my asthma or something. Even now, I'll cough just a little, and my dad'll come flying over. He says it was time to leave anyway, since bad stuff really only happened before we moved. He'll say, you can't trust anyone out there, or it's best for the family to stay here. Then he just gets drunk. He spends a lot of time at the bar these days. Me? I want to be somewhere else.
Yeah, I get you. This place is pretty cramped anyway.
Right? Plus, I'm not sick like I was back then. It's like, right now, I'm scared I'll never know what's out there. Please, mister. I want to leave the island. Even if it's just for a little bit.
You're a little bit too young, laddie.
Look, my memory's shot to hell. All I know is I'm a Yakuza. I mean, there's a chance I've been a real piece of shit in my time.
Huh?
That said, what matters to me is that I think you properly. Ain't like I need my memory to know what's right.
You mean?
You got yourself a deal, Noah. Once I catch a boat, I'm busting you out of this place. That's
not very responsible.
Really? You mean it?
I wouldn't lie to the kid I owe my life to.
What's up?
Those assholes. What's their deal? They cosplayers or something?
Nah, they're from this place called Madlantis.
Madlantis?
Some island they say is a hideout for gangs and the mafia. I've never been there. But that's definitely where those guys are from.
So what are they doing over here then?
They're training for the Pirates Coliseum.
The what?
They have sword fights, fire cannons, you know, pirate stuff. You hear explosions a lot during the day.
Bunch of wannabe swashbucklers, huh?
Pretty much. But you make a lot from winning. So it's not just for fun.
Oh.
There's a lot going on in this place, for how tired.
Come on, Jason. I know your boy made pals with him. That one-eyed Yakuza causing trouble. He was here, wasn't he? Don't try to hide it.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Noah hasn't even come home. And that does worry me some. I'm gonna go look for him, so your boys should finish their drinks.
Sure, you go on and do that. And while you're out and about, I'm sure Moana will take good care of us.
No. She's off duty. Doesn't know the menu well enough anyway.
I'm sure she can handle pouring a few ales. You'd trust her with that, right? She'll be real good company for us, too. Way better than a boozed-up dad.
Yeah, Moana. Be a good girl and come sit with us, won't you?
We're gonna go ahead and close up for the day. Sorry, you'll have to leave.
Why don't you play nice and tell us where that Cyclops went? That sorry Biltrad ambushed us, then up and scurried off. So we're
No,
gonna
we
let
just kicked your
Moana entertain
ass.
us till he decides to show up. That sound good to you?
It's you.
Ambushed us my ass. All I did was throw down when you bastards came swinging. No point in spreading misinformation now.
I knew you'd come sniffing around. Fucking vermin.
Sorry about all of this. So you know, I'll get out of your hair first chance I get. That said, I appreciate your patience.
Aren't you worried you're outnumbered?
Not really.
Actually, it's these guys I'd be worried for.
Huh?
They just want more ass whooping.
All right, boys. I want this fucker skull caved in!
You can select assisted to perform various actions with simple inputs. Well, I'll have assisted then. Why not? I'm assuming we can turn assisted off. This is actually doing the combo stuff for us. You're kind of dead on the floor again. Keith.
Man, that's really your best? And just when you got me firing on all cylinders.
Fuck you!
You alright there?
Just about yacked up all my booze. All good, though. Managed to force it back down.
Ah, that's gross.
Thanks for playing dumb. You change your mind about me, or was that just a fluke?
I didn't do it for you. I just didn't want my son wrapped up in this mess is all. Don't get the wrong idea.
Knock it off, Dad. Don't give him attitude after he stuck his neck out for you.
Listen to her, Dad.
Jeez. Pretty careless of you.
Dad, what are you doing?
Nothing good ever comes from trusting a stranger. If there's one thing I learned in all my time traveling the world, it's that. You really want to help my son? Then don't you ever come near me and my family again.
Bit ungrateful, if I'm being honest.
What if that scraggly flock of shitbirds comes flying back for revenge? I think you want me around to help fend them off.
You think I need you to swoop in and protect us? I've been taking care of my family long enough now. I might know something about how to keep them safe.
Yeah, you might.
Hey. Are you hungry? I was just about to whip something up.
I'll pass, but thanks anyway. Your dad's made it pretty clear I've overstayed my welcome. I'll find some other spot to hunker down for the night.
But mister, there aren't any other spots.
Well, I might be starving, but at least I'm not freezing. Nobody, you saved me once again.
Goro. You're not trying to feed me too, are you?
Mister, if you don't eat, you'll keel over. Here, I brought you something. It's from Moana. We're keeping it on the down low from Dad.
I had half a thought to turn it down, but...
You hungry?
Gotta admit, my belly's aching.
You hungry? Where are the arcade games? We want to play as some Virtual Fighter 3 TB.
I can't be having a customer sleeping out in the cold. It's really not much, but feel free to stay here.
I'll be damned. You two really came through for me.
What, like we'd leave you to die? Never a reason not to help if you ask me.
At hideouts, you can rest and access your item box. Remember, using first aid kits will replenish your health. So don't be shy if you're feeling low. Sometimes the only way to advance story will be to rest, so enjoy the shut-eye while you can.
Anyway, good night.
Good night, Moana and Noah. Good night.
I'll come back tomorrow morning. I can show you how to fish and do some other survival stuff. I'll teach you how to make a fire, too. Just takes a match and a little oil.
Appreciate it.
You gotta get strong again so we can ship out. Eat, sleep, and all that. You did promise me, remember? Between men, you said. Don't go breaking it just because my dad's pissed off at you, all right?
Yeah. I hear you. He's gonna be a lot more pissed by the end of this, you know.
It's kind of exciting doing what I'm not supposed to.
You know, some people ain't got a clue what happiness is. You, on the other hand, got a real knack for enjoying life. If this old man's reading you right, anyhow.
Hey, thanks, I think.
It's a good thing, kid.
Cool. Well, see you in the morning, old man.
Yep, bright and early.
It's pretty late. I should get some shut-eye. No, we're going to have a look at this old stereo over here. It looks like a Sanyo. Recover? Do we need to recover? We'll recover, given I don't think it's actually... Oh, we've got a Master System. We have video games. Well, if it ain't a Master System, should I give it a shot? We should have a look, see what games are on it. Select a game. We have Alex Kidd and Miracle World, Alien Syndrome, Penguin Land, and Fantasy Zone. And looks like we've got a whole load of other ones there as well. I wonder what they are. Fantasy Zone is a shooter. Alien Syndrome is a top-down kind of twin-stick-ish shooter. God, yeah, that looks awful. Alex Kidd and the Miracle World is a platformer. Poseidon Wars, I don't know that one. I don't know Penguin Land either. Yeah. So, if they've got a, I think we'll Sega. Yeah, we'll quit out of this. The thing with the Master System was, it was a bit crap, really. Item box. They really nailed it with the Mega Drive. That's when Sega really came into its own. But we'll see. What are the... Oh. Good, we've got that. Ooh, that. I don't want to imagine what's behind that, to be honest. Nothing good. But what would the Master Sister have been? 1989-ish? I should call it a night. Yes, let's rest. We will indeed get some shut eye. Morning, mister.
Yeah.
You sleep okay? I certainly did, like a sack of rocks. I haven't had breakfast. And I am going to have to live on the island and cook. We're going to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Potatoes. Let's go and find some. Uh-oh. If I cause problems now, apparently we can't go that way then. Oh. Got some herb seeds. Plain cookies. Potatoes. Herbs. A wristwatch. I don't think we can eat those. A paper plate. $5. We got £17 now. Garlic. Why are these suitcases just lying around with plates in them? I'm trying to harvest. Look, I want to harvest that. Potato seedlings. Okay, it's wanting us to go somewhere in particular. Ah, there we go. We've got 4 potatoes. 8 potatoes. Hang on, how did we get to the beach then? Ah, this way I think. There is a little bit of hitching going on. I'm not sure what that is. Whether it is... You're all dead. Can we pick that up? That looks edible. We can tread on it. Look, I like it. In so many games, his other foot would be off the air as well. Off in the air. But no, he's just put one foot on it. Oh, we nearly went up in the air and levitated then. Nearly did. Nearly did.
Yo,
I'll teach you some.
ain't even worth my time.
Deaded. All these seeds everywhere. That wasn't a, that was a grasshopper. What's with all of these pirate people? let's learn how to cook then. Got the fire ready? Did you find the ingredients? I certainly did. Here you can use ingredients you've obtained to create delicious meals, which can restore our health. With experience, your chef levels will increase. Expand the number of dishes you can make. Each dish requires different ingredients. Make sure to gather all the meat, fish, produce, byproducts, and bugs you can find in your journeys. We're not eating bugs. We're not doing that. Dishes can have 3 levels, ranging from 1 to 3 stars. The rarity of the ingredients and your technique while cooking will determine the quality of the resulting dish. The higher the quality, the better the effect when consumed. So now we know. We can only do one though, and that is roughly chopped stir-fried veggie bento. Difficulty easy. How much roughly chopped stir-fried veg will you make? We'll make 2. We'll use potatoes. We need to use 6. Let's start cooking.
Gonna put my chef
Start a
hat
fire. Push A to blow. Not quite.
Good work, me.
We did it. Did we? Is that it? No, now we have to prepare the ingredient. Slicing and dicing. Slice your ingredients by pushing A, B, X, or Y when they display.
Order up. Easy. Aha. Whoops.
Oops.
Easy. Aha. I got
Well
mad
done.
skills.
2, 1.5. Come
My
on.
mouth's watering already.
That was at least a 3-star. Oh, I've got the hang of it now. Yeah, I can cook whenever I like. And we can grow things now. Garlic and potatoes.
Yeah.
Ready to go. They won't know what hit 'em.
Get it.
Lousy dance partners.
Well, at least the transition between fighting and... Oh, look, we'll put some seeds in there. We're going to plant garlic.
Grow,
Yeah.
little guy, grow.
And you will put potatoes in.
How's about a little TLC?
Good. Cigarette butt, come on. Cigarette butts and beautiful shell. I'm sure that'll be very useful later on. Another cigarette butt. What? Why are we picking up cigarette butts? Why? And
What
more
are they
pirates.
doing here? This is weird.
The hell? They're just standing there. What do they want?
Hey, you two.
Moana, do you know what's going on?
Yeah. They've had the place surrounded since this morning. Just watching. We don't get enough business to begin with. Much less without these jerks in everyone's face.
Jeez. That's one way to get attention. Real subtle. Guess they're just gonna keep skulking around. At least till I'm off the island.
You mean for a whole month? Better tell Dad that we've got to close up shop then.
Nah, that ain't gonna fly. I got an idea.
We'll
What
kick
is
their
it?
ass again.
If I want to get to Nelly Island, I might as well get these bilge-dwelling losers to do it. That way, I get off this rock, and they quit holding your bar hostage.
You sure asking them's gonna work after last night? I don't think they'll say yes.
Oh,
We'll make them
I won't
say
be doing
yes.
any asking. Guys like these take a more resolute approach. Especially if they're playing pirate.
Wait, you mean you're gonna pick another fight?
Are you sure? There's a good 30 of them that come to the bar now and then.
Yeah, that's 30 of them and only one of you.
Hey, your math's not wrong, but
But
30 to 1? I kinda like those odds.
Whoa, really?
are you nuts? There's no way.
First off, I ought to scout out their ship. See what kind of violence to prepare for, then go from there.
Okay then. If you want to find the dock, just head through there.
Go to the well. We'll go to the dock and see what's going on. Why not? Let's plant some herbs
Grow, little guy, grow.
and garlic.
How's about a little TLC?
Ahoy there, landlubbers! Where do you think you're going?
Down dockside. If you don't mind, I'd love to get a peek at your ship.
Huh?
Why? Are you gonna give me a tour?
You got some nerve coming over here! I get it. Bent on crossing blades, huh? Have at you then, you
It's
dirty
like they
bastard!
don't learn, do they?
Right
They just
on,
don't
brother.
learn.
I admire your staunch tenacity and strength of spirit. But picking unwinnable battles, now that's gutsy.
They've got weapons. Come on, we can... No, we've got plenty more than that. Yeah, you might have had spiky things, but that just wasn't enough, was it?
Whoa, that was fast. Maybe you really could take on 30 of these guys at once.
I think so.
Wanna find out?
Yeah! Okay, let's get going. The dock's just up ahead. Keep your eye peeled, though. I bet there's even more guys on the way.
So these pirates that got in my way, they were outlaws from this place called Madlantis. Kind of their shtick to go around dressing all frilly and, you know, bust ass with old-timey weapons. See, the thing is, they'll stick to the laws of Madlantis well and good. But anywhere else, forget it. Fine by me. Means I don't have to feel bad for kicking the shit out of them.
More pirates. More of them. I wonder what the inside of a pirate ship looks like. I'm certain there'll be treasure. It's Mr. Ben! Come on. All the text. Yeah, we found the shop. We found the shop.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to the shop for the main story and more pirates. So far, it's following the general Yakuza game pattern. I mean, no real surprise there, but that's a big dragonfly. But yeah, it's pretty good, just as the same as the Yakuza games are. The only one I've never really liked in this series is the Yashin one. I think that's the name of it. The one that's set in the past in ancient Japan.
I'll beat you to a ready to die.
Ishin. That's the one I was trying to think of.
Ain't even worth my time.
How many pirates are there on one island? All the pirates. Yeah, so this one's pretty good. I think it's worth checking out. I mean, you're paying £55 for it at the moment, or more for the deluxe editions and whatever superior deluxe editions, whatever they are these days. But you can pick it up cheaper than that if you look around. But if you're a fan of the Yakuza or the Like a Dragon series, I think this is probably a must play. I shall certainly be playing some more of it. But that is all from me for today. I should be back again tomorrow with another game for my pile of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant Saturday, and I shall see you later.